What are these guys doing? This is how you know this is a real 1942 remaster. You can ride on the plane wings just like the original game. Oh, they're looking. Alright, we're going to go for the whole flying circus act here. I'm going to line it up. Do it. Do it. Yes, caught one. Oh, lost his buddy. And now we're stuck on the Stuka. Get the wing tip there. Oh, nope, lost him too. Hey folks, Dave here with an early look at the remastered version of Battlefield 1942 here in Battlefield 2042 at a special review event taking place this week. First of all, a big thank you to the EA Creator Network for inviting me. And even though I wasn't able to make the whole event, these just couple of maps and bit of content, guns, vehicles, airplanes from Battlefield 1942 just mean a lot to me because this was a game that I really wanted to play as a kid but couldn't because, like a lot of you guys out there my age, my internet was garbage when this game came out and I just couldn't do it. And whether you got to play a lot of 1942 as a kid or not, I think this is what we all kind of wanted to see with Battlefield 5. Just a remaster of the original content, modernized with modern graphics. And what's really cool is they didn't just do that here in Battlefield Portal with this remastered content. You can actually play it like the original game. Let me explain what I mean by that as we roll some gameplay here in the background. Let's start out with the maps here. In 2042 at launch in Battlefield Portal, we're going to have two 1942 remastered maps, El Amin and the Battle of the Bulge, two fan favorites from that original title. DICE has presets in Portal where you can play these original maps with the original game settings, including weapon ballistics and vehicle behaviors. It's called Battlefield Classic. DICE has even gone as far to implement the classic hit markers for classic mode. You can also have things like turning on the classic stationary weapons, classic squad leader only spawn, and even friendly fire. You can adjust the man down status so that players can go into the more modern Battlefield down state, or just the classic you're dead and then a medic has to get you up. You can even turn off health regen for players and vehicles, forcing you to get a medic if you want your health back as infantry, or get a repair torch going if you are in a vehicle, although I was not able to find the repair torch easily in my short time with Portal. I think it's there somewhere, I just couldn't quite find it, and some of my keybinds weren't quite working either. But that one might just be a me problem. Using the editor here in Portal, you can even crank up the player count to 128 to help fill out some of these larger maps, which both of these 1942 remastered maps are very, very large. You combine these amazing looking remastered maps and all of these classic settings that are just so easy to toggle on and adjust, and you have a RangerDave immersion approved mode right there ready to go. And what's cool is you can just do it in your browser as far as configuring these modes and then share the code and invite your friends and get a whole server going. With all of those gameplay settings set to the classic mode, guys, this really does play so differently than Battlefield 5 or the base 2042 game. It's really hard to describe until you guys get your hands on it as well. But it didn't just feel like I was playing a mode in 2042. The game just played differently. I don't know if it was a combination of, all the guns have just their iron sights minus the sniper rifles, or those classic style hit markers, but everything just felt a little bit old school and a little bit different in a way that I really, really enjoyed. And that surprised me because I was just expecting this to feel like a bonus mode for 2042, not for it to actually feel like you know, I'm a kid again playing a version of 1942 that just looks like I remembered it looking in my imagination. That is just the wild part for me, guys, that it really does play like the original game. And of course, as part of the remaster, you're going to see a ton of destruction on these remastered maps. For you guys that were worried about Orbital in the 2042 beta not having much destruction, well, don't worry. If there's this much destruction on these Battlefield Portal maps, I bet you we're going to see plenty in the base game as well. But just being able to play the classic mode with these classic weapons and classes with all this destruction was so much fun. And as you guys saw at the start, you can even do the riding on the wingtips just like the original game. So there's plenty of room for some shenanigans in there as well. Alright guys, all that being said, let's jump over to the live footage with my short time checking out these classic maps. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you out there on the battlefield for sure. Keep an eye out for my custom modes. I'll be posting links so you guys can play them as well.
Guys, taking a lot of fire over here.
The soldiers appear to have way more background dialogue than Battlefield 5. It's pretty atmospheric. Speaking of which, HUD off there.
Taking a lot of fire over here. Man down. I'm under heavy fire. Enemy shotgun grenade. I'm being targeted.
Yeah, you can hear them from so far away. That's cool. Is that a stolen tank or friendly or enemy? I can't tell. I think it's ours. Oop.
We've lost Charlie sector
This
to the
has
enemy.
sectors too.
Man down.
Oh, hello. Now this is a classic Battlefield feature that I've missed. Tanks spawning on the map
Objective in Baker.
so they can get stolen. Come on, come on. Mine. Very destructible trees too. Very destructible windmills.
Good work. We control Baker sector.
Took a huge chunk out.
Disregard last transmission. We now hold the majority of the sectors.
Nope. Panzer of the Lake, what is your
We're attacking
wisdom?
an objective of ours.
It's one of our heavy tanks there, I think. You know, I don't know if I like the old vehicle hit marker. It's strange to see it again. Kind of cool though.
Yes, we got Charlie. We hold Charlie sector.
Oh
We now
yeah,
hold the majority of the
we didn't
sectors.
see both of us here. He's gone.
Allies are assaulting an objective
Really,
in
really nice particle effects, both in Portal here and in the base game for explosions. Oh, yep, got the dynamite. I still can't figure out who has the repair torch. Do we all have it? My T button isn't working at all. So, I don't know what's going on. I can't rep. And there's no regen. Classic style. behind a concrete snowdrift here.
Easy sector is lost. The enemy is now in control.
Oh yeah, they're pushing. I'm gonna get swarmed. There he goes. What was that? Oh. Wait. Where's he looking? Oh, he's put behind the pansy? I couldn't figure out where he went.
Enemies are attacking an objective in Sector Bertha.
All right. Elamine. Grab a fighter, of course. I've also missed having runways on all the maps with aircraft, but I don't think Battle of the Bulge has aircraft at all, which kind of sucks because we only have them on this map. Hopefully we'll get more, but I believe that is a B-17 and a Spitfire escorting.
We are controlling the fight.
Whoa, okay. Holdover from the base game right there. This cursor for the nose cannon is just next to useless. You gotta watch the tracers. There he goes. Oh, almost. Forced bailout 0 XP. Thanks, dice. Yeah, man, the cursor still just feels like it's the convergence point is just who knows where. I think it's just easier to aim with the tracers. Yeah, and try to use that cursor. I can't figure out if I can team switch either. I'd love to try the B-17 at some point. But, get below it here in case he gets a tail gunner. We don't have a ton of time during this preview. It's like 20 minutes per map. Got a lot of health. Oh, he bailed. Let me go back and get him. He's sniping at me. Oh, the wing roadkill. Swoop. Most of the action seems to be stuck around yeah, B1 here. Ooh, tank fight. Oh, that's so cool. These bombs are kind of glitchy too. They don't do a lot of damage, but they also are not rendering the explosion, for me at least. When I look back to see where they hit. Hey, there's a machine gun kill. Yeah, I didn't look back fast enough there, but it's hard to see where they're landing. Oh, right in his feet, I think, or at his feet. Again, it's hard to tell when there's no explosion. The crater just kind of appears right now. That's an explosion. That looks awesome. I need that thing.
We've lost majority control of the sectors to the enemy.
Just harass him for now. Oh, he bailed. You don't deserve that B-17. You don't treat it right. My landing gear keeps coming down constantly too. Not sure if they've tweaked the nose cannons, but this feels a lot easier than the beta. Maybe not easier, just
we are beginning our assault on an objective
actually
in Sector Chaser.
Possible to connect.
Sector Chaser
Still a
is
lot
now
of
ours.
visual spread on those tracers though. can't really tell what these cannons are doing with that much visual spread.
Control a majority of the sectors.
I do love this new side view though. It's awesome. Yeah, that's really useful. I don't know where I was putting that bomb. Hey, they're
Sector
free, right?
Archon is now under our control.
Our team is stuck out in the
The
desert.
objective in Sector Berpa is under assault.
Look at them all out there. There's one guy defending B1. Hey, there we go. Is that a tank kill or just a guy off the top? Oh, nothing? That was a good drop. There we go. Getting the hang of this. There we go. Triple on that run. Ah, this is our last round too. That sucks. Yeah, everyone's dropping out for, I think Rush is up next. Look at all the AI dropping in now. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I want more of this. But this is all we get for today's preview, so hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what that Spitfire was doing. But thanks for watching.